Hi Dennis, this is Maggie from Rock Paper Copy, and this is the critique of your Shopify store. So I'm on the home page, and I love the logo. I am a great fan of your logo and of the brand name. It looks really cool. The top navigation is here, so I can see clearly what you're offering. I know that you focus on bath and body products and engraving items, which is great. I would look into putting all the links in one line, so it will give you more professional look. I know it will be quite tricky with this particular template because you've got only about this space for the link, so you would have to be a little bit creative with naming your links and including only shop links in the top menu and about us and the blog in your footer menu as supporting content. So for example, you can have remove all products because obviously they are already divided into collections, and simply have home, wooden, home decor, bath and body products, artisan soap only in top menu, or simply have home, shop with drop down menu to your the individual collections, and then about us blog. This way all the links will fit into one line. You've got nice featured image. I will look into, I know this website is still in progress, but I will look into showing one of your products, for example, bath and body product or engraving, whichever niche you want to focus on more. And then obviously link to your collection, to the relevant collection page, so people know right away what kind of products to expect, what kind of products they will find, and showing your product right away will definitely improve your conversion rate. I love that this image is above the fold, so I can see all image with the button and the text. I don't have to scroll down to see the rest of the image, which is really fantastic. Featured collection is all displayed here, which is fantastic. I love that. I love that you have got really nice selection of items. I would put cosmetics in one collection, I would put engraved items in one collection, and then simply, if you want to show both, you can show, for example, bath and body products as first collection and then engraved products below. But I would definitely split them into two separate collections. I would work at your images. They are a little bit pale. You can either work on getting the photos again, or simply edit the existing photos with photo editing tools such as I think the photo PicMonkey. Yeah, PicMonkey will give you the ability to edit the saturation, color, and so on of each image. Okay, I would also look into cropping the images to have the same dimensions. So for example, all of them are square and as similar to this one, and this way they will be all displayed in one line. You can use a tool such as canva.com to keep a template for your first image, and then if you paste the product images, they will all keep the same template. So this is a really great tool. I really love it. Okay, view all, just great. You've got extra navigation in the footer. It's fantastic. I love that. I'll check your collection page. Salimus artisan soap, really nice. Artisan soap, really nice. I love the products. Yeah, I would look into reducing the size of this featured collection description. Obviously, it takes quite a lot of space on the collection page, which means the products products are being pushed down the page and out of sight. So you can just include key description into two lines, and then remove the rest of this content. You can add this kind of content as a blog post, for example, so it still counts as SEO friendly content on your website. Okay, the products are nicely displayed, which is great. There's indication if the product is sold out on a collection page, so people know right away that to expect that this product is sold out. You've got add to cart above the fold, which is fantastic. I really love your packaging. I really love that the images are really good quality, large file, really good quality, which is fantastic. I'm not sure why. Perhaps it is the template, because your image is very, very clear, very good quality, but when uploaded onto your website, it sort of loses the this appeal, and it looks a little bit blurry. For example, this text, it doesn't look as clear as on the zoom, which ideally you would love that to do. So I think you might try cropping this image, cropping the borders around the image. So maybe that's why it won't be as stretched out by the template, and the detail will be retained by your website template. I would also add related products to this product page template, so people can click on another bar of soap here. They don't have to click back and forth in order to view more products. This is quite a good user experience tactic, so make sure to look into that. Okay, about us page. I love this image. I love that you're showing your premises with your logo, your team, which is great. Fantastic. You add credentials, add trust, saying how long you have been operating, which is fantastic. Really, really, really nice. I mean, seeing this page, I definitely feel very, very secure shopping with you as a buyer, because I know you are there in case of any problems. This is how buyers think. In case of any problems, I can always come and visit you, or I can always come and call you, and so on. So you won't disappear from suddenly. When it comes to optimizing this page, definitely would look into adding more SEO friendly content, such as hashtags, internal links, obviously tags for the image, tags for the links. Perhaps add more opacity around the image, and because the text is very close to the image, so obviously it needs a border. I think 20 to 30 pixels is good to add as a border around the image. Otherwise, it looks good. Okay, your extra content, return policy. If you are unhappy, we are unhappy, and we will do what we need to rectify the situation. Product and situation is different, so how we deal with it. Okay, I understand that you are still working on a policy, so obviously it will be added. It would be great to add obviously as much info as possible with how to contact you, what's the return period, how to return the item, obviously add the address and so on. Do you need people to contact you first, or can they just return the item? What kind of information should they include, like order number and so on and so forth? And obviously include which items do you accept. For example, if these are engraved items, they are obviously custom made, so you have to include whether you accept returns, and also with the cosmetics you also have to state, do you return used or not used? Obviously if it's not mentioned on a website, if it's not written down, it will definitely be explored by potential customers who are not happy. They use the product once, they're not happy, and they obviously think that they will have a full refund. Not everybody, but obviously no. Obviously have to be prepared in e-commerce for this kind of situation. Definitely look into adding shipping policy as well with your prices, delivery times, delivery rates, whether you ship in your country or whether you ship internationally, what's the delivery time, what kind of couriers do you use. So as much info as possible as well. and you've got also a blog, which I love. So I have to say that I'm already great, much bigger fan of this website as conversion friendly than the previous website that I was reviewing yesterday. Okay, so this is a photo of you and the families. This is fantastic. This could also work great on your About Us page, but I'm glad that you have got a blog, and I'm glad that you will be blogging regularly. This is a great way to add SEO friendly content and add fresh content. And fresh content is very important for Google, so as long as you blog regularly once a week or once every 2 weeks, it's a great way to improve your Google rank. Okay, Facebook page, definitely look into opening the link in the new tab so you don't lose the traffic. Again, this is still has got a name of your old business, but I already mentioned it. The image obviously needs a bigger border so it fits within the template. And I would look into adding the image that suits to Bigfoot trading, so either the image of your engraved item or image of your homemade cosmetic. Okay, when it comes to SEO, okay, you still have got bigfoottrading.com, my Shopify. I'm not sure, you cannot really see it here because it's not within the screen, but I would look into adding custom domain to your website. And now the SEO score, I know it won't be significant because it's a brand new website, but obviously I will just look into what needs improvement. Okay, 54 score out of 100. So yeah, this is the URL. So definitely look into connecting your custom domain name. If you haven't got it, obviously do add it. I think you've got it, but it's not connected because the SEO bot detects that there are two different URLs pointing to this website, and it's a great to redirect 301 to let Google know that this is one website, not two websites with duplicate content. Okay, that's great. So we've got custom meta description, got meta title. I would definitely look into adding more tags, as I mentioned, H tags. Okay, that's not a bad score. It's perfectly normal score for a brand new website, and I think my main focus would be just to add more policies, shipping refund policy, improve the images, improve the product page template, improve this image. But so far, so on and so forth, it looks really good so far. So I hope you found this review useful. Thank you so much for your business. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, and I'll be happy to help optimize your website. Thank you so much for your help. Bye bye.